Okay, everybody reminded to raise your hand if you'd like to ask a question. I'm actually going to start. Alex, would you like to just start off by sharing your thoughts on the match today?
It was a very difficult match, and I'm really proud of how I held my ground and was able to shift the momentum. So I'm really happy.
Molly?
Congrats on the win today. You're the first Filipino player to get to the third round of a Grand Slam in the Open era. I know you've made history for your country before, but I just wonder, what does it mean to you to keep making that history, to represent your home country?
Yeah, it really it sounds super impactful when you say it like that, and it's obviously it's an amazing thing for me to be able to do that for my country. But I guess it's also very emotional every time I'm able to pass a new step or break new ground, just because it's also personal goals and personal achievements, and it's things that I've been working really hard for. It's things that my team has been working really hard for. So I really appreciate that I'm able to share this with the nation. But I think first and foremost, it makes me super proud because of the work that I've put in. Yeah.
Hi Alex, great win. You're playing Iga next, the defending champion. You've played on hard courts, you played on clay this year, tight matches in both of them. How do you preview your first meeting on grass? How do you think your game styles are going to match up against each other?
That's a great question. I think it's going to be tough for me. And I'm going to try to make it tough for her as well. And it's a different surface than we've played at before, so I think there should be definitely there should be some different aspects to the last time. I mean, she's won a slam on grass, she's won a slam on clay. Has she won a slam on hard? I don't know, but she's won a slam on hard. So I mean, I'm expecting a great challenge, but I think I'm ready for it. I'm ready to face it head on. Yeah.
Just you.
Hi, Alex, well done. I wanted to ask about the phrase in your native language that's on your sweatshirt in the back of your visor. I'm curious, I have the translation here, but why does the phrase resonate with you, and I guess why that one, in particular?
So this was a really nice gesture from Nike. It's a quote in Tagalog, and it says, "Kapag lumago, hindi nahihinto." And that loosely translates to once it grows, it cannot be stopped, or it's unstoppable. So I think it's, of course, we're running with the theme of, the Sampaguita flower, which last year I wore on my head. And I think it's so sentimental to be able to wear like things, or I guess to carry parts of my culture with me on court, because of course it's a huge reason as to who I am. I think where I come from is a big part of who I am, and a big part of who I want to become in the future, and for me to be able to represent the Philippines in Wimbledon, and I guess in the biggest stages in the world, it means so much to me. Yeah.
Hi Alex, great performance. Given how much you are representing your country, and so many people take pride out of your results, do you actually, is it ever kind of a challenge to make sure that you prioritize yourself and that your personal goals are number one for you, I guess?
Yes, well, my personal goals have always been my priority, right? This is my journey, and I'm happy to be able to share it with everyone who wants to take part. But I think one of the biggest things that makes it natural and easier to handle is that it's genuine. So my whole story is very genuine. It's very close to my heart. So I'm not trying to be anyone who I'm not. I'm not trying to, stray from my values. So I think that makes it easier for me to carry myself, and for me to, handle these situations. And there's pressure in everyday life, and even more so as a competitive athlete. So I think in that regard, everybody, all of you guys probably, you have had to find your way to work around pressure. So it's no different with me. Yeah.
On a different subject, it's all right. It's completely a bit random, but have you ever lost your accreditation before?
Oh my God! This year in Rome, I lost it 3 times. Yes. Okay, wait. Let me. Okay. So, first time, another player took it by accident. I had to get another one. And my fitness coach was the one who got them again and again and again. So, first time, someone else took it. Second time, I left it in the hotel. And third time, I actually lost it. Yeah.
Hi, congratulations.
Thank you.
I have another question about your next match. Current Iga coach is Francisco Roig. Have you ever
yes.
had a chance to work with him at academy?
I've never personally worked with Francis, yes.
But you are aware that he worked for many years with Rafa Nadal.
Yes.
So do you think that he can improve Iga's game a lot and he can be more and more dangerous now for you?
Well, I think first and foremost, Iga will always be a dangerous player. Secondly, that's not really for me to say. I can't tell the future, no, but I know that, and I'm sure that they are working really hard every day. You don't become like 6-time Grand Slam, 7-time Grand Slam champion just by not working hard. So yeah, but that's not for me to say. Yeah.
Last English question just there. Thank you.
What do you like the most in being a professional tennis player?
Oh, what do I like the most? It's difficult to choose because this has been what I've wanted to do my whole life. I love competition. I love facing the pressure moments head on. I love coming out of those moments stronger than I was when I entered it. So, and I love the lessons and the people I learn being a professional. Yeah.
Alex, well done. I wanted to ask about the phrase in your native language that's on your sweatshirt in the back of your visor. I'm curious, I have the translation here, but why does the phrase resonate with you? And I guess why that one, in particular?
So this was a really nice gesture from Nike. It's a quote in Tagalog, and it says, "Kapag lumago, hindi nahihinto." And that loosely translates to once it grows, it cannot be stopped or it's unstoppable. So I think it's, of course, we're running with the theme of, the Sampaguita flower, which last year I wore on my head. And I think it's so sentimental to be able to wear like things, or I guess to carry parts of